shot. That's all I'm asking. Get a man his fair shot.
You know what I'm really thinking? Because
don't label him because his fucking dad. Get a man his fair shot.
That's what all the problems.
You really gotta. You got he. LeVar Ball plays a certain factor, but this is what I think is gonna go down.
LeVar Ball got his son picked number 2, so fuck you.
Yeah. Now his son got himself picked number 2. LeVar Ball just spoke up.
Did you hear what he told the Lakers? Did you hear what he told the Lakers? Did you hear what he told the Lakers? If they don't draft D'Angelo, Lonzo ain't coming back. First of all, he owns on rookie contract, so he ain't going nowhere for 2 more years.
Right.
So how you gonna threaten them people if they don't draft your son? First of all, Magic and Genie run that team, not you.
And
if they want to cut him,
use your power. LeVar ain't mad at you.
This is
use your motherfucking power.
A lot of money doing this.
Look, this is what I think.
The boy gonna get signed.
I don't see nobody getting signed.
This is what I think. This is what I think is gonna happen.
Let his game speak for it.
I think the Lakers gonna take
paid overseas though.
Big Ball Brand making millions of dollars.
Look, I think the Lakers.
People just got getting their product from last summer.
Yeah,
it don't make a difference. They paid for their shit.
Yeah. I think 7 months ago, get money,
LeVar. Fuck.
I think the Lakers gonna draft him.
I ain't mad at Big Ball.
But they gonna.
I ain't mad at.
I think the Lakers gonna draft him in the draft, like be it first round.
But they
But hear me out. What they're gonna do? What they're gonna do because it's the NBA. When you draft anybody that plays overseas and locked into an overseas contract, they draft them at like a drafted stash type of program. So he gonna still play overseas. And then they're gonna opt out and give him a contract to come over and play once he develops.
Got 8 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds.
That's the way Wayne Jr. man. Go ahead.
But it ain't the drink. It's the you don't need no more. I'm with you, LeVar.
I had one bill. Stop that shit, man.
You tweaking, man. Dude is not even a second tier type player, man.
We don't know what he can do.
72.
No. I'm saying, look,
uplift high school, man. Nobody trying.
No, I'm saying we all know that, but that's why they gonna take him and they gonna
say
they gonna leave him overseas to develop his skills. And
that
then
72 points was a damn good add into a resume for an NBA team, man. Because you got Corey, you gotta look at it like this, Joe. You got players that are heavy in the NBA in America right now. You get what I'm saying? For him to go over there and do that against the European style players, and now European style is actually taking over like NBA style. I mean, people are gonna look at that and be like, "Damn." You know,
get a man a fair shot.
Right, so let me ask you. Let me ask you
something. Shoot the ball 100 times. He should have.
So let me ask you: 72 points in the Lithuanian league, or 72 points in the March Madness tournament this year? Like which one is going to carry more stock?
League over there.
Ain't nobody scoring 72. 72 is 72.
Again,
but at the same time, just like we talked about earlier with way the NBA is. Like I said, how many teams are running set? A lot of NBA teams want that one-on-one starting out and just surround him with those players to fill in the void if he need to kick it out or if he need to take time out. They got the other athletic players to fill that void. But all NBA teams are looking for that star player.
Let me ask you this.
I'm not saying he that.
No, let me ask you this. Would you draft him to build around him?
Nobody never said that.
No, I'm asking the question.
How many people get drafted and ain't build?
Would you draft? Okay. Now, why would you sit here as a Laker type of organization? Draft him and you already rebuild. That's why he's not a first rounder. He's more of a second round.
He's better than some of them motherfuckers probably sitting on the bench.
He got size. He got a nice little weight. We gonna go
Google it.
He about 6'5", 230.
Come on, man. His daddy put him in, man, and then he got to go up against Pat Beverly first game or something. You gonna do him like he did his damn brother?
No, Pat Beverly, he'll post up. He'll put Pat Beverly
up.
Shouts out to Pat Beverly,
exactly.
bro.
Come on, man. Call out. I caught an elbow to the mouth.
Dude ain't bad, bro. I watched him. I'm just saying he ain't bad.
He played against Uplift.
I'm not saying
he actually 6'5", Corey.
That's good.
He's 6'5", about 235, something like that.
That's
right?
good.
6'5", he's small forward.
Yes, that man is.
So 6'5" and small forward. He probably about 234.
But even among small forwards, he's considered a small forward.
Come on, man.
Nobody never said he was a lottery pick, Joe. He just said the man got some talent, bro. And he's still young. He got some talent.
I could put up 72 against my grammar school that I went to.
No, you ain't scoring 72, motherfucker.
I'm putting up 72.
If you play 3 32s by yourself, you won't finish both games.
You right. You couldn't do them numbers at Nash. So what you talking about?
Who?
You couldn't do them numbers at Nash.
You better ask.
Not 72.
Fuck you mean?
Yeah, all right then.
You better ask.
So you ain't,
I clipped that 60 a couple of times.
Rico for 3, Corey for 2.
Ask Daryl Lee. Shout out to Daryl Lee.
Rico shot the ball 100 times. You should have had 72.
Yeah,
now,
but my field goal percentage was 52.
Yeah,
now, let me ask you
Keep
this.
stats in grammar school.
Let me ask you this. Should the Lakers give him a shot on their G League team?
The man get a fair shot wherever he go. But with his daddy talking that bullshit, I do agree with that. The Lakers better sign my son. That's some bullshit.
Man, he doing too
but
much.
let the man get his fair shot.
If you trying to sell a brand here, then I'll give you prime example. You doing Black Hippie Radio, right? But then you trying to put your son on to do what he doing, and you just forcing them through it, then letting them go ahead and do what he do naturally.
No, that shit you said ain't making no sense.
And it helped the brand on his own, because if your son naturally got it, he can, he got that flow on the mic. You ain't gotta do as much. He gonna shine regardless, and he gonna help do it. And you can be behind the scenes doing your thing.
Right.
You just don't want to get a man a shot.
He ain't ready, dog. That's all I'm saying.
How many motherfuckers?
I seen. Hold on, I seen. Like I said, I don't have a problem with Lonzo because I seen Lonzo against Kentucky.
Well, he did have a problem when they went overseas.
And he balled his ass off. Like Lonzo balled last year in the tournament. Man, he balled
against who?
Against Kentucky.
No, he didn't.
Fox body.
No, right. You wrong.
Body to man. What game you
wrong game. You
no. Go back. No, seriously, go back.
That man had 10.
No, wait.
Seriously,
I gotta correct this.
That man had 10 points.
He scored in Lithuania 72 points in the Big Baller Challenge game.
Yeah. That's
Anybody want a beer? Anybody want a beer?
No, I correct you on that earlier. I said it was a big baller.
Anybody want a beer?
I had to read it.
Nah, hey, but Rico.
72.
One of y'all need to
Hey, but Rico, I give him to him because I looked at that game from start
Who
to finish.
it?
In the first half, Lonzo was balling.
Big baller.
His stats should have actually looked better because he dropped, I'm talking about pure dimes to his big man who was blowing point blank layups.
But we can't get no motherfucker assist for point.
He had 72 points and 11 rebounds. His brother LaMelo had 36 points and 6
And the next person out there had what? 6?
It don't
2.
say.
Exactly.
Of course.
It was a big baller.
Wait a minute. It don't
Who was
say.
hold on, who was coaching the team?
It was a big baller.
No, who was coaching the
I don't
team?
want to hear none of that.
Hey, man.
Shouts out to Lamar.
Hold on, who was coaching the team?
We gonna give him a good shot,
Yes,
man.
But dude ain't ready. If he think he is, knock himself out. Let's go to the next subject.
Moving forward, man.
We taking calls in the next 10 minutes.
Folks, he played last night, and a few of the reporters was asking him about that injury, about that shoulder, and he was just like folding, like, you know, I don't want to talk about it.
What I heard, Philly told him don't talk about it.
But why?
Oh, shit, I don't know. Ask Philly.
I'm not.
My thing is that don't that make you wonder? And I think one of y'all said it. His shot was looking funny yesterday.
No, but you know his shot been looking like that anyway. But you know he started working on his left hand shoot because that shoulder was kind of really messed up. Me personally, if you don't want to talk about it, brother, don't talk about it. Now let's talk about.
Is it more mental? Y'all think?
Probably.
I heard it was from the organization.
That's an investment again.
Yeah.
You know, like look at it. Okay, hold on.
But shouts out to Stephen A. Smith, chump ass, going off on another brother again.
What happened?
Shouts out to
I
you.
gotta hit this.
What he do? What he do?
He go in on folks not talking. He go in on folks. Shouts out to him. Always going in on the brothers.
Well, you know, his whole job is to dissect whatever you say. That's how you make his living.
You don't dissect with them light skinned motherfuckers.
All right, hold on. See, when you ask questions, it's like you be respectful to a certain people. Now let's call a spade. Like,
Talk about it.
Nobody asked LeBron initially why he left Cleveland. Ain't nobody gonna sit here and say management and the whole thing with the whole about no help on the whole thing with what's his name
Delonte West.
Delonte West ain't come up. Nobody asked that shit, but then you want to ask the man about. But you know what? The questions weren't asked directly. Like you wanted it to be asked, but you asked this man about his shoulder, and he don't want to answer. Now you want to make a big deal.
That was his first game last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
You know, the season started last week of October. I looked it up, dog. He played very minimal in them games or something like
Oh, he hurt himself in preseason, the first game of preseason.
Like Summer League? Like I think Summer League. Yeah.
I think that was his game, first game.
Man, what I tell you about throwing bogus information across the air, man?
No, that was his first game.
That was his first game.
But the season started.
Oh, you been drinking, Joe? I'm gonna hit him with it.
Yeah, he look
try. Yeah, look too much J-Mo.
Use his shit on him.
The last week of October.
Put his big, no more beer.
Watch your beer, man.
Yeah, no more beer, man.
Tell you what. No, but I was going off because I went and looked. I'm saying, damn, I thought he didn't play no season game. They said, no, that was like his.
Markelle Fultz returned to 76ers with solid minutes off the bench.
First game.
Now, since we talking about him, we already know about the injury. Let's go forward.
Okay.
How can he help them make a playoff push?
Well, they already in the playoffs.
Not I'm sorry. Go to the next round in a playoff game. How can he help them? What can he contribute? For one, coming off that bench.
For one, he has to find his groove in this offense now because they have been.
But he ain't gonna start.
But they have been. But at some point he's gonna have to start.
I don't think so.
Because you're not gonna draft him to keep him on the bench and to keep Simmons at the. You don't want Simmons at your point guard.
Yes, I do.
No.
Simmons a dog at that point guard.
Simmons. You want Simmons on that block.
No.
In the playoff, listen. In the post with Simmons at like 6'10", 6'11". You want a point guard out there so Simmons can go out there, get his position, find his spot, and work them fouls and work that good body control and get them and ones and get that game under control, man.
I'm taking Simmons at the point because, first of all, folks, it's more of a scorer than a passer. And he's 6'11", so he draw matchup problems anyway.
You know what? I'm going to go.
So if he get the matchup with a power forward, he's finna go past him. He get the matchup with a two guard or a point guard, he gonna post up.
So you're saying he unstoppable?
In a sense, he could be.
Okay. He's very stoppable. He has no jumper.
That's his only fault. So if you smart, you sag off on him. So for the most part, he know how to get his way to the paint anyway.
But you got Fultz who has speed. He can handle the ball, and he has mid-range game. He has a nice little, jumper.
Nah, jumper still sucks because you can sag off him too.
But you know
not
what?
really.
Yes, you can.
You know what?
No, not as much as you can Simmons, man.
But with folks coming with that second unit, he gonna bring them a different burst. Like having him on the court right now, no chemistry. At least he can be the leader.
I'm not saying start him right now.
I'll say this.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
not saying start him right now.
Press that.
If he play the rest of the games before the playoff, he'll be starting playoff.
But you know what?
By playoffs, he should be starting.
I don't want to force it though. Because them guys already got a good chemistry. You got to think about J.J. Redick starting at the 2. Wayne Covington starting at the 3. They got a nice set right now.
But you know what?
So I don't want to risk it.
Like, they would have to actually, for Philly to actually go forward, they would have to actually blow teams out in the first half. Because I'm going to tell you, once you get the playoffs, and I'm with Kia on this one, I will want Ben Simmons down low next to Embiid.
Yeah.
For the simple fact, he can't shoot. Now, and he's a poor free throw shooter. So what they're gonna do if he's a point guard, they're gonna sag off and dare him to shoot in those playoff moments. Let me say this. And
now that leaves another defender on one of your men because they don't got no faith in his jumper. So now if a rebound come off, you got more people to.
I see this
jumpers deadly though.
How can you not see this starting five right here, bro?
I never said I couldn't. I said I wouldn't do it now.
No, listen, I'm not saying, but. Can't you see the starting five? Embiid, Simmons, Covington,
J.J. Redick,
and Fultz.
I can see. I'm not saying I can't. I say this. I want to do it right away. What's going on now?
Well, they ain't doing it right away. But if he plays,
that would be a good team to close out.
Games going into the playoffs.
That's my argument. What I'm saying is I will slowly work that. Because they already got a chemistry. He can be that firepower coming off the bench right now. That's it.
But you saying some shit that they already doing.
That's what I said. Stick to that. Me personally, that's my personal opinion.
By playoffs, I'll be starting.
If they do that,
if he can give me good, healthy basketball.
But think about it. You're going to have two cats
and he can give me 15 points.
Simmons and Fultz. They can't shoot.
Because he gave what? 10. He gave.
He out there blessed.
What was his stats yesterday?
Fultz was a
14. I think he had 10.
Fultz was a really good shooter and a scorer at first. And you know what? We don't know what kind of player he's going to be. But like I said, in the playoffs, what's going to scare me is say Philly does hold a commanding 8 to 10 point lead in the second half. this is the thing where I'm like against Simmons actually initiating your offense. Because as soon as you inbound the ball, they're going to send different people to foul him, put them on the line. Say if he go 1 and 2 and then they come back on the offensive end and score on a regular, they can slow the game down and get themselves back in it.
Folks yesterday had 10 points, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds.